Have you ever thought about all the childhood games that you played back during the day? Well, I do. And I remember the good old days when I played these games, and even games that I fully did not play all the way. Hello, this is Arturelia. I'm going to do a top 10 childhood video games. These will be childhood games that I played from the beginning all the way up until I hit 13. This will include, yes, a series with the same name, but I'm only selecting a few that I played back then. Or a company that owns all these games. I will be selecting a few out of each of them, just to let you know. But without further ado, let's get started.
Number 10.
Call of Duty series. When I was first introduced to Call of Duty, I played Finest Hour. My uncle's friend had Finest Hour. Since I was all used to Medal of Honor, Frontlines, this was something new and exciting, playing as a new soldier in another country, which was awesome. I think my favorite levels at the time was, yes, the Russian level. I always enjoyed that one. And the more I played, the more I got frustrated because it was really hard. I did finally beat it, but it was a challenge. Then there was Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. This game was really fun. I liked it. I liked the characters. It made you get attached to these characters, like Band of Brothers. And you got to explore Big Red 1's campaign through Africa, Italy, and Normandy, France. Later I played Call of Duty 3, but it wasn't really my favorite. I don't know, because it kept jumping back and forth to the British, to the Polish, and back to the Americans. I always thought Big Red 1 was better. And in 2007, Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out. My uncle got it, and I played at least a little bit of it. The thing is, at that time, I was kind of feeling guilty for playing a mature game. My conscience told me, I shouldn't be playing this. It's mature. I'm just an 11-year-old. I shouldn't be playing this. So by that point, I just decided to stop playing mature games. But I can at least remember the times when I was playing it through the beginning to half of it in the story mode. The boat scene and up to where I was an American. But yeah, those are my childhood memories that I really enjoyed remembering about. It was a blast.
Number 9.
Army Man series. I think the first Army Man game I played was Army Man 3D for the PlayStation 1. At that point, I didn't even have this game. I would go up to my cousin's house and play it with my cousin. It wasn't really my favorite, but looking back at it, it does bring back a lot of memories. And I think in 2003, my dad brought home Sarge's Heroes, which I enjoyed playing, though I never made it that far into it. And then I played Army Man Air Attack. This was a game I enjoyed a lot. I also borrowed it from my cousins. I had a blast, but I didn't get to finish it because either the disc was a little messed up and it froze halfway into the game. So I never beat it, but at least I enjoyed playing it. And also, it just reminded me of my Army Man toys that I have. And I still have them, but I use them for films. And just thinking about that, it was pretty awesome to see Army Men fighting in the garden area or in their own world. It was epic. Good times.
Number 8.
The Adventures of Batman and Robin and Batman Begins. Back in 1999, my dad brought home both the NES and SNES. And along with all of the Mario games, there was Batman and Robin. Now at that time, I may have seen a few clips of the cartoon, I don't remember, but I remember playing this game, beating these guys with the Thompson guns, and battling the robot clown. Now a lot of people say this is better than the Genesis version. I never really finished it, because by then my dad sold everything, so I never got the chance to beat it. But when I look back at it, it was fun. As for Batman Begins, I remember seeing my uncle play this game on the Xbox, and then later got it for the PS2. I played this like 14 or 15 times. I played it a lot. After beating it the first time, I got a chance to choose the costumes and replay it again. The music was epic. I always liked playing certain levels in that game. And after watching the movie that year, I just got the taste of being Batman. in this new genre.
Halloween's long past, pal!
And not to mention scaring the crap out of the bad guys. And beating the crap out of them and Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul.
Number 7.
Inuyasha, The Secrets of the Cursed Mask. In 2007, I got into Inuyasha. That's what got me into the anime series to begin with. So I really credit Inuyasha for opening the gateway for many more animes to come. Even though I saw Big O and Astro and Yu-Yu Hakusho first, I didn't consider them anime at the time. And then I found out that there were video games, especially Secrets of the Cursed Mask. And I finally got it, I think maybe 2008, and played the heck out of it, playing as the girl character, meeting the old gang. What I noticed was that it was like an alternate version, like it took place between season 3 and 4, but ignoring all of season 4, which if you saw that, then you know what I mean. But yeah, like a whole new adventure, and you battling Naraku, it was just epic, and the music too was catchy. Even though it was an alternate tale, and then we later got the final act, but still, I remember this game as something great. I enjoyed it.
How'd you like that?
Number 6.
Star Wars video game series. There were a lot of games I played. Let's start off with Battlefront. I got into Battlefront, I think 2004, around the time the third movie was being made. And I enjoyed playing as the clone troopers, stormtroopers, and all that. A year after that, Battlefront 2, which I also enjoyed, playing as the clone troopers. Now as for Empire at War, which I got with a PC pack of Republic Commandos and other Star Wars games. Empire at War was an exciting game to strategize. I remember coming over to my grandparents' house and playing that, showing all the equipment you could use to battle against your enemies. It was a blast. But the main reason I got that pack was for Republic Commandos, and I did enjoy that, but I never finished it. I did get far to the Kashyyyk level, but I lost all of the data. And I did start playing it again a couple of years ago, but haven't gotten back to it since, sadly. But the same year I did get that, which will be a couple of months before I got the pack, was Shadow of the Empire, which I played a lot, especially the Hoth level. And there were a few reasons why, but I won't say. It's a childhood thing. But I just had an idea. But yeah, playing through parts of episode 5 and before episode 6, I really enjoyed it. There were some levels that were better than others, but I still enjoyed it. And in 2008, my uncle got The Force Unleashed. It was pretty good. I enjoyed playing it, and my cousin as well was playing it with me. Well, basically I had more fun playing around with the stormtroopers, controlling them and whatsoever.
Number 5.
Medal of Honor series.
Open fire!
The first Medal of Honor I played was Frontlines. And at the time, since I was a kid, well, all I can say was that after I reached a point going inside the bunkers, I was too afraid to even go further inside the bunker. Yes, this is another childhood thing that was pretty crazy. But then going back to it, I played through it and I enjoyed doing all this sort of stuff in the missions. Playing it through different years, I really liked this game with the music was just so catchy. But also not just that, I also played the first Medal of Honor a few times we went up to our cousin's house. We never managed to beat it. And then another classic game, Medal of Honor Rising Sun. I love this game, and my favorite part was especially when you had to go undercover as a Nazi, just to infiltrate a meeting with the Japanese and the Nazis. So yeah, that was another game that I really enjoyed. And then there was also European Assault, which I liked as well. But Medal of Honor got me into the first-person genre. So thank you, Medal of Honor.
Number 4.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
You mean they have more important affairs to attend to than my return?
When I saw videos of this, I was like, wow, Lion King? Pirates of the Caribbean? All these Disney characters? This looks cool! It took about maybe a few months until May of 2007 for my uncle to come home and bring me Kingdom Hearts 2. I was never interested in the first one because it didn't have Lion King or Pirates of the Caribbean or I just thought it had a sad ending because what I saw from the flashbacks in Kingdom Hearts 2, so I didn't know much about the first. However, though, I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2. The music, the worlds you went in, and all that, it was like, wow. And I was wondering, who are these characters? And I recognized, like, oh wait, wasn't that girl from Final Fantasy X that I remember my uncle playing? Oh, that's cool. Traveling all over the place with Donald, Goofy, and also not to mention the guy from Final Fantasy X. It was epic. I really enjoyed this game. Even though I was close to beating it, I never did. And then I decided to replay it all over again. I finally beat it.
Number 3.
Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic Heroes. The first game I ever played from the Sonic series was Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. My dad brought home the PC game of it. I played it on the computer and I had a blast. Especially Sonic 3. I did play some of Sonic and Knuckles, but I never beat these games. And then a few years later, Sonic Heroes. This was another great game that I really liked playing with my sister at the time. And during my sister's birthday, we got the Mega Collection, which had all the old Sonic games, so we played that and had a blast through our childhood, especially me. But nowadays, when I look at Sonic, it's gone downhill, but now they're going back to the classic roots, which I am so grateful. But I'll always remember Sonic 3 getting me into the Sonic series to begin with. Thank you, Sonic.
Number 2.
Nintendo series. This will include Smash and Mario series, so might as well start with Smash. Same time I was playing Sarge's Heroes, my dad brought a lot of games. One game was Smash, the very first one. And I played, I was like, what is this fox creature guy, or whatever he was? I recognized Mario, and then there was Pikachu, and at that time, Cartoon was airing all the Pokemon episodes, and I was like, holy cow, Pikachu's with Mario? Cool! And I just had a blast playing Smash. After that, my dad sold everything. Forgot all about that game until 2006, when Brawl was being developed. And then I played Brawl, and I loved it. That's when I also got into the Metal Gear series. Metal Gear Solid 2 and the others. Playing as Solid Snake. And playing as Ike and Marth, which even though I didn't know who they were at the time, into the future, I will get into the Fire Emblem series, which I am right now. All thanks to Smash, I got into all these epicnesses. Now besides Smash, there was also the Mario games. Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, which I played for the NES back in '99. Not to mention RC Pro-Am, and then there was Super Mario World. And then a few years after my dad sold all that, then I got the SNES again with Super Mario World and Mickey Mouse Magical Quest 2. I really loved Mario World, and then that was sold again, and now I got it again. Later, down the road, my dad, along with Shadow of the Empires, brought the N64 with Mario Tennis and Mario Kart 64, and I loved Mario Kart 64. It was a blast. The music, the opening sequence, all that. I just loved it. Even played it with my uncle. I enjoyed every moment of Mario Kart 64. But I thank Nintendo for getting me into the game series to begin with. So thank you, Nintendo. Thank you, Smash. And above all, thank you, Mario. Now before we get to my number 1 childhood memory, here are a few honorable mentions.
Number 1.
Lego Racers. In 2001, my dad brought home the PC version of Lego Racers. And so I put it in the old computer and I played it every single day. And even during that time, I was having either growing pain issues, I don't know. But I remember that one day I woke up and my ankles were hurting bad. I was thinking of Lego Racers. Keep my courage up. I played it for the longest time, and then I got my mom into it, and we had a blast playing that game together. And it's still one of my childhood memories to begin with. The music as well, the pirate moving around like that, this, banging on the monitor screen. I mean, it was all childhood memories that I just will always remember my whole life. The music, the gameplay, the pirate level, all that was just phenomenal. My mom still likes this game even to this day. And I gotta say, Lego Racers was a great one. Even playing it at my cousin's house was a blast. But Lego Racers 2 I got for my 10th birthday, and I didn't like that as much. I will still give it a try, but thank you, Lego Racers. You got me into the racing genre. Well, actually, RC Pro-Am did, but you expanded it for me a lot more than Mario Kart 64. Thank you, Lego Racers. Well, I hope you enjoyed my top 10 childhood video games that I played during the day. But what childhood game did you play during the day? Leave a comment below and I will read them. Well, this is Artrillia Top Stuff signing off.